Chat. Yo, what is up, stream? What is up, chat? As you can see, I'm not in Unity right now. I'm actually in Unreal Editor. Dude, this looks so weird. Okay, shut up, Discord. Shut up, buddy. No. Okay. Finish, whatever. Yippity yappity yap yap. Something in Unity wasn't working, like always, you know. It is Unity. Nothing ever works in Unity. So, that's basically why I'm in Unreal right now. This camera is too zoomed in, damn. But, like, where's the inspector? Where's the friggin' console? Where is everything? Let me just test out this game. It's a template, by the way. I know. Holy snap. There's, like, really cool motion blur on this. The motion blur makes it realistic as hell. WASD movement system. There's jumping. You can pick up the gun and shoot balls around. Look at how realistic those balls are. Wait. If it won't disappear. There's also physics. Damn, but it disappears. There's like actual jumping and all that. Woo! This is so fire. Trick shot. Wish there was like a crosshair. Kaboom. Kaboom. This is fire. Kaboom. 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 Can I go on top of the cube? Yep. I can kind of just see the gun floating in the air. Kaboom. Kaboom. Kaboom! 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 Alright. It's fire. Dude, what is all this? Damn. This is something. I'm freezing. So cold in my room. Why? My heater stopped working, so I'm freezing to death right now. What the hell? Where's the bean? Okay. To get the bean, I'm gonna have to do this or not. No, that's not a bean. Where's the bean? Where's the bean? And what did you do to him? Controls are a lot like Roblox Studio. Wow, this is a lot. That's a cool project that I definitely made. Launch Unreal Engine now. Pow. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Vehicle game, that's cool. I could test this on my VR, that would be fire. A third person game. Ooh. I want to try out virtual reality though. What does starter content mean? Enable to include an additional content pack containing simple placeable meshes with basic material. Hell yeah. Yeah, I gotta do this for all of them. Oh, it is for all of them. Okay, that's smart. Very smart. Might be a bit too smart, actually. Oh, you can even do that. But yeah, I'm gonna call this a VR game. VR game. I don't know why I did all caps. I just did, bro. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Meanie. Pow. Pow. Download that little boy. And I'm gonna go. Won't delete. Won't close. Won't close. Won't close. And this will take another 1,000,000 years to make and load the project. While that happens, I'm gonna go downstairs and get a cake. Maybe this time it'll be faster. Who knows? This is the second try. First try. You know what they say. First try always takes longer than the second. Said a wise man called me. Alright, I'm back and it still hasn't loaded. Yes, Unreal Engine takes about a year to load. If I'm lucky.
Hi guys, in today's video,
Not this idiot tutorial. I want to watch some YouTube. Yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. Ooh, I don't really watch my own live stream. Kidding. I bought the Gucci banana. Ooh, let me see that.
And what's this? Orange juice? Danny has orange juice in his fridge? What up, gamers? So in the last episode I said this. Smash like on this video. If we can get
130,000
likes, I'm gonna wear a Gucci banana for the next episode. And we totally smashed that goal. So of course I went ahead and bought myself a Gucci banana. Oh, what was that? What? No way! To Danny from Gucci? What? I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look, gamers. What? Oh, no way! It's the Gucci banana. It's a Gucci banana, my dude. No, Danny, you can't just put a banana on your head and banana go brrr. Welcome back, gamers and boners, to another episode of Last Monday, I milked you. It's not even Monday. That's not even what the show is called. Yeah, let's look at some spicy memes on my subreddit. I've been exposed several times this week, so it's gonna be interesting for sure. Danny, I don't have money to buy a real VR headset. Also Danny, Oculus Quest in the background. Liar. Okay, gamers, listen, I can explain. So Oculus saw my Oculus milk and they were like, damn, dude, that's so sick. And I was like, yeah, bro, it's sick. And then they sent me the Oculus Quest because I'm so sick. That's only half true. Actually, it's like not true at all. But I did buy the Oculus Quest after I made the Oculus Milk, so technically I didn't lie. Wheels on shopping carts be like. Nice. Floor gang winning over ceiling gang. Milk gang. Milk gang. Ooh. Hat made out of Gucci bananas be like. What an absolute Chad. I'm sitting here with a single Gucci banana on my head, but this dude's got like 5 of them. New password, orange juice. Weak. Milk. Strong. Seems about right. Imagine trying to use orange juice as your password. Cringe. Your Wii is thirsty. It does want milk. I'm pretty sure that's how the Switch was made. You just pour milk on the Nintendo Wii, right? Milkshakes are just thick milk. Can we make a petition to rename milkshake to thick shake, please? Milk exists. Danny, you can make a religion out of this. I already did. Drinking milk every day until Danny puts me in a game day 2. You know, I'm just not gonna put you in a game so you keep drinking milk because that's epic. How real boners see the Carlson boss fight. Oh, yada yada. Cookie Gang wants to team up. I think we can make an alliance with Cookie Gang. Cookie Gang is pretty cool. Danini. So I did a pretty major mistake in the last episode. Danos. You can't just Photoshop my face on anything and just no. And because of that, I guess this happened. Why? Why do you do this? Sanitize your hands with Danitizer. It's not even funny. Stop. If this image gets 2 likes, I will literally drink milk. What? Also, frick orange juice gang. Frick orange juice gang. Cringe. 738 likes. That's a lot of milk, my dude. Danny, make a game in another engine. Unreal. Or you can't do that? That is oddly specific to Unreal. I bet this post was made by Unreal Gang. And as we all know, Unreal Gang is also orange juice gang. Cringe. Cereal with no milk. Cereal when halves milk. Very epic meme. Orange Juice Gang would never get this meme, so joke's on you. So this is another exposed video. Let's check it out. My wife drink orange juice because that's just cringe. So this is my day in a life video that I made a long time ago. And what's this? Orange juice? Danny has orange juice in his fridge? Cringe? Listen, I can explain. The only reason I have orange juice in my fridge is to torture it. It's basically a punching bag. I would never drink it. I just kind of torture it, you know what I'm saying? I like to put oranges in front of the orange juice and then just smash the oranges. So yeah, just for the record, I've never had any orange juice in my life because that's disgusting and also cringe. I think that should be pretty obvious. When you realize orange juice has more subs than Danny, oh god. We're at 919,000 subs and orange juice is at 1.69 million subs. Well, I mean, we're growing pretty fast, so we might be able to beat him. So the blue line here is Orange Juice Gang, and the red line is me. And as you can tell, if we keep going like this, we can definitely beat Orange Juice Gang. So smash subscribe now, slap gamers, boners. When you buy Carlson and see Billy for the first time, you know the rules and so do I. If you don't smash Billy the instant you see him, you're doing it wrong. Good meme. Good meme. I'm pretty sure this is actually the original footage for this meme, so wow. Me enters boss room. Willy. Hello. Oh, shit. Me and the boys baking light. Wow, yeah, you're literally baking light in Minecraft. Epic. Teacher, what's so funny? Me, nothing. My brain, off the fix. Petition to rename Off the Sticks to Off the Thicks. Am I right, gamers? And I will bring back Off the Sticks. It's just that currently I'm working a lot on Carlson. So yeah, it's kind of hard to work on 2 games at the same time. But I'm doing my best. Please don't hurt me. What they're afraid of: vampire, sunlight, Superman, kryptonite, Danny, orange juice. Ugh, disgusting. It's my one and only weakness. Ugh. Sue Epic Games for stealing your Gucci banana. What? Epic Games put Gucci Banana into Fortnite? What? How dare they? I'm pretty sure this is proof Epic Games is Orange Juice Gang, and that's cringe. Hey bro, you got any milk? This is literally me when I'm on top of a car and ask the driver if that's relatable. Boners. Me and the boys after we drink the thick milk in dad's sock. We're just gonna go to the next meme. Attention Milk Gang, Water Gang would like to ally with Milk Gang. Here is why. We both provide nutrients and minerals. Both taste good. True. We both hate orange juice. Cringe. 4. Please. Listen, Water Gang, Hydro Homies, you're my boys, okay? Well, you don't even have to ask for an alliance. You're already my boys. We already have an alliance actually because milk is like a lot of water. There's a lot of water in milk. Scientifically speaking, proven fact by me. Because I'm a scientist. Not really. Smash like if... Ah! I'm just screaming at this point. I have some very sad news. About like 6 or 7 months ago, I put out a challenge in one of my videos on the Danny channel. And apparently someone has completed it somehow. So here's what I said. Muck. Beat the game using only a rock, taking no damage and using no power-ups. Yeah, it's literally hell. If anyone can actually do this and upload proof, I will literally destroy a carton of milk. Anyway, Muck. So, yeah, it seems I have to destroy what I love the most. So I really just said this as a joke because I honestly never thought anyone would be able to do it because it's ridiculous. You can only use a rock. You can't take any damage. Hello? This is the worst achievement ever. Hello Danny, my brother and I liked your game Muck, and after your words it's literally hell, we took it as a challenge, and here is video confirmation of receiving the achievement Muck. So these two mad lads actually did it. So this was done by Fedor and his brother Michael. Now they use some pretty cool strats actually. They block the battle like totems so that enemies don't spawn at night. This is also their 249th attempt. Jesus. Today is the 10th day in a row we tried to do this. So yeah, safe to say they put in the grind, and I respect it. I lost the bet. You win. You beat my challenge. I didn't think anyone could actually do it. Oh, and if you can, please add a part of Carlson vibe to your video. I mean, I can't really deny a Carlson vibe now, can I? I guess we're gonna go outside and destroy a milk carton now. How do you destroy a milk carton? I've never done that before. Alright, that's crazy. I'm sure future Danny did a great job of destroying milk cartons. Yeah. Let's check out some memes, I guess. Also, shout out to my boy for the crazy milk carton throws. Absolutely insane. Go check out his music. Very cool. Back to the memes. Jeremy finding Danny's channel. I can imagine the poor man is probably in a state of shock if he ever finds my videos. Wait, don't jump! Danny has a new video. I mean, isn't that just more reason to jump off? You make a new meme template and the entire subreddit uses it. Danny hates it and now he hates me. We should replace this meme template with Jeff and Jeb. What resolution is a meme template, bro? We should replace them with these two. There you go. A present from me to you. The perfect meme template. This goes pretty hard, so, you know, feel free to screenshot. Dude, making memes is rough. I spent way too long doing that. Literally Danny clips. Danny uploads a video on his main channel after years. Danny clips. It's showtime. Oh no. I'm laughing, but I'm actually crying inside. It's very true. Like, if you look on Danny clips, literally the entire new video is just uploaded in clips. Like, the entire video is, you don't even have to watch the video on the main channel. You can just like put these clips together in like a sequence and you'll have the entire video. Oops, wheels on shopping carts be like. Danny clips, Danny 2, Danny's tutorials. I mean, Danny's tutorials is just the most dead place on earth. We might find life on like Mars or like the moon someday, but on Danny clips we'll never find anything. Danny working on Carlson. Alright, dude. We don't know who this guy is. We are not related to this. Netflix gonna sue Crab Game. Crab. Yeah. What are you gonna do now, Netflix? 1 hour here is 7 years on Earth. Good. We wait for Carlson to be released. Probably gonna have to wait a couple of years here then. Oh, don't tell me you don't know what Carlson is. You actually don't know what Carlson is. So go wish this Carlson now. Gamers, Twitch, give us your information so we can ship you a trophy for winning the most competitive game award. I'm not gonna give you my information because, or you can't do that? Danny. And I took that personal. The trophy still hasn't arrived, so I'm starting to wonder if there might be an assassin knocking on my door soon, or I don't know. We'll see though. Hopefully the trophy shows up soon, because I'm kind of excited. Do not remove the glasses. I don't. What's so bad about removing the glasses? I mean, it's just In the beginning, God created bean, and it was good. Thanks God, very cool. I sure like me some beans. Danny explaining why all the Crab Game music is just default FL Studio drum loops. I can explain. Does anyone know how Danny does this effect, or what's the name of it? Oh yeah, what effect? It happens every time I explain what Carlson is. So like, for example, if I go, Carlson is just a little game over here, which just goes, yeah. Hey yo, what's poppin', Danny gang? Today it's Danny's tutorials here. I'm gonna teach you how to do. You just cut the clip wherever you want the effect to start. Then I usually add a sphere ice, and you can just, you can just make the radios go up. Wow, look at that, that's quirky. Then we can also add a
what software
twirl.
is this?
Oh wow, that's crazy. And finally a sharpen, which is basically
just the software. Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay.
Just gonna make it look toasted. Yeah, I look totally toasted right now. Now the second step is destroying the audio. So I'm gonna use 2 different sound effects for this. Sick. Alright, we take the actual audio of me speaking, we nest that, then we put these bad boys into the nested sequence. And the reason we're doing that is because now we're gonna add a guitar suit to completely destroy the audio. So compressor, we don't need that. Smooth over, no, we're going garage fuzz, 100%. Now it looks a bit wacky because we're not doing any camera shake. So we're gonna right click our clip and replace with After Effects composition. Carson is just a little game over here, which just goes, Wow, that's so cool. The pupil can expand up to 55% when you look at something you love. Danny when he sees milk. So true. So true. So true. So true. That's just so true. It's true. Danny when he makes a game based on someone else's but slightly different. It's all good. Danny when someone else makes a game based on his but slightly different. Real shit. Got my Danny plush. Which spot is better? Inside of computer or on the shelf? I mean, this is pretty sick, but if you want your computer to explode, then this is definitely the way to go. I just probably wouldn't recommend it. Seriously though, you definitely shouldn't do that. Like, do not do this. Ah, here we go again. 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 Ah, boy, here we go again. Well, that was really cool. Wow, 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 that was really cool. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed me. What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another episode of looking at memes and doing other stuff.
I have 6 amazing developers, and they will be passing one Roblox game along, each adding their own updates without ever talking to each other. It's like Broken Telephone, but in Roblox Studio. Starting with Zekroms. I haven't told him anything. Let's see what happens.
So guys, I'm Zekroms, and unless you've been living under a rock, you probably
Bro.
heard of the game called Grow a Garden. For this game swap, I want to make a game like Grow a Garden, but add a little twist to it. So when I hopped in studio, I realized I didn't really have any ideas for the game, so I hopped in a Grow a Garden server to try to brainstorm some ideas. Bro, why is this game so popular? I don't get it. This game's like the most popular game on Roblox. After brainstorming a few ideas, I decided to make Grow a Garden, but instead of fruit, you grow ores. So the first thing I did was make plots for the game, and I wanted it to be a cave-themed map, so that's what I went with. After finding the correct texture for the cave, I started construction on the plots. It didn't take me very long because the plots are very simple. Then I modeled this cave shaft and basically just put it everywhere because it looked cool. After I finished the whole map, oh wait, I forgot the shops. Okay, so after I finished the whole map, I wanted to make the plot claiming system, so when you join the game, you actually get a plot. So I started coding, and one thing people don't know about me is I'm actually the fastest coder in Roblox. I got this done in about 2 seconds. But what do you mean 5 errors? After I finished the plot claiming system, I wanted to make it so the players didn't have to walk to the shop and back to their plot. So I added 2 teleport buttons. That's all that I had time for, so rate me a 10 out of 10 in the comments.
Hey, I'm Riley Bites, a game developer and scripter. I've been a full-time scripter on Roblox for 3 years.
Ooh, wait. Unreal Engine loaded up. So this is the VR template of Thingamajig. This is the VR Unreal Engine template. Is there a way to switch to the scene view of this? I guess not. Okay. Unreal is a bit different. It's a bit unreal. Bro, look at how realistic like the lighting is in here. It's mad crazy. I don't know how to turn gizmos off in this, but just imagine with no icon, it's like fire. It's like a gun. And like cubes, dude. Shift Control B is not built. It's not. So, okay, I guess I'll just have to connect my VR to test this. My PC VR isn't working right now, so I guess I just won't test it.
I also have a YouTube channel where I help Roblox like you learn how to script. Okay, so it's time to figure out what the heck is going on in this project. Now normally good teamwork is what equals success, but Rodev took that away from us. So these guys are in the shops and it looks like they have miner helmets on. Alright, so we totally look like we're in a mine shaft here, so I think instead of growing plants like Grow a Garden, I'm gonna have the players put down ores, and then the ores will like grow or form out of the ground, and then after that you can mine them and sell them. So I got to work scripting money for the players to earn, as well as a way to save their mine shafts. Grow a Garden lets you keep growing plants while you're offline, so I also made sure to start scripting that. Now the code for this is actually really cool. Boring! Shut up, nerd! Anyway, now that that loser's gone, the scripting took like 2 hours, but we have money working and the game will save your mine shaft when you leave. Now you might have noticed a little bit of a problem. Yeah, we have nothing to place yet. That means it's time for another romantic evening with the script editor. Guys, I think I'm in an abusive relationship here. After buying my totally abusive date some chocolate and flowers, I finally got the ore placement working. But it's not much use if we can't actually mine the ore and then sell it. Now I definitely needed a break from coding at this point, so I went to Blender and modeled up a pickaxe. Rick, the pickaxe. Say hi, Rick.
What's up, baby girl?
I also made his best friend, Billy the Bomb, but we don't talk about Billy the Bomb in these parts. Time to see how the mine shaft is
This is literally Danny.
working. There goes my
We don't talk
pickaxe.
about the
What in the
drill
world
around
just
these
happened?
parts.
What you guys are seeing here is actually advanced quantum physics. The pickaxe both exists and doesn't exist, and by that I mean I have no idea where it's gone. So I was forced to hit up my ex again and try to fix the scripts. Now by this point, I did get the scripts finished, but I really needed some therapy. And luckily, I know just the thing. So I whipped out Blender and I'm gonna make a rock. Take a big circle, go Michelangelo on it, and you just keep carving until you've got some nice looking rock. So I'm just gonna put this right over here in the corner and let the next developer deal with that. Oh, I feel so much better now. But I am totally tired of this ugly looking coal ore that I made earlier, so I decided to keep modeling and make up some new ores, and I ended up adding in 5 more types you can collect. Now all of my scripts are working perfectly, so I should just be able to add them in super easily, right? It will work on the first time, right? So Roblox is totally stable. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. I've just finished improving my code. All of these ores are working now, and I'm feeling pretty good. Now, at this point, I've been working all day long, and I am feeling pretty tired, so it's probably time to hand it off to the next dev, right? Wrong! You really thought I would just hand it off like that? Really? This is a game swap. I am not leaving until I've made the next devs suffer. Do you remember Rick the Pick?
What's up, baby girl?
You see, Rick loves being a pickaxe. In fact, you could say he loves it a little bit too much. Whenever you use Rick, there's a chance he will speak to you. And trust me, you do not want Rick whispering in your ear. I recorded like 18 voice lines for Rick just to torment the devs who come after me. I'll play 3 of them for you guys now. I used to be a spoon. That one felt personal. You swing like my ex. And those are some of the least creepy ones I did. I honestly feel really bad for whoever comes next in this game swap. But anyway, guys, if you want to hear the rest of Rick's lines, make sure you watch to the end of the video. They're going to be randomly jump scaring the rest of the devs from now on. But that's it from me, so make sure you guys go rate me out of 10 in the comments. I'm curious to see what you think of the lines and the rest of the stuff I did. See ya.
Hey, I'm Shane, and let's get started with my part of the game swap. First things first, I hopped into the game, and the map looks questionable. I don't really like the textures it uses, and I think I want to go with more retro style, like how it is in Grow a Garden. Alrighty, so first things first, I deleted all of the existing plots and actually rebuilt the whole plot in 3.2 seconds because I'm just that good of a builder.
Why is he making it like a classic style? Why? Just why, bro? Why can't he just keep it like the old textures? Those are good.
Anyways, next the shop stands looked like free models, so I decided to remodel them in the stud style in 3.2 seconds. And here they are. They're still pretty ugly, but hopefully another developer can fix them up later on. I then got started on revamping a lot of the
I watched all of these.
So Unity decided to basically set itself on fire, and a lot of developers started looking for other alternatives. But then Unity was like, no, please, come back. I can change, and was able to put out most of the fire, but the damage was already done. And now that the dust is settled, and that Unity CEO is finally gone, alongside the stupidly dumb changes they wanted to make, it's time for me to make a decision. Do I stick with Unity, or do I go to a different engine? If you don't know who I am, my name is Lixian. I am a full-time editor and a part-time hobbyist game developer who has released a handful of games, most of them in Unity, and today I am going to tell you why I'm choosing the Unreal Engine to start developing my games instead of Unity. And at the end of the video, there'll be a surprising plot twist that no one is expecting. Also, I know some of you are probably asking, what about Godot? And I'll give my thoughts on Godot later in the video. Number 1. It's old. Not like falling apart old, but more like a fine wine kind of old. What I mean by this is, this engine is battle tested, and it has shipped an insane amount of games. Its first game was called Unreal, hence the name of the engine, back in 1998. And it's currently on its 5th version with even more features than I could ask for. It's not a perfect engine, but more than ready to tackle any sort of game. Except for 2D games, but we'll get to that later. Number 2, so many features. Unreal has a ton of features out of the box. I'm talking a robust animation system, AI behavior trees, water and river system, cloth simulation, chaos destruction physics, world partition, and so much more. And let's not forget the great duo that was introduced in version 5.0, Lumen and nanites. I know these have been talked about to
Damn.
death, but they are two incredible tools that make my game dev life so much easier. It's good practice to keep your models as low poly as possible, but knowing that it can automatically create LODs for my meshes without me needing to worry about it, it's so freeing and so much more time effective for an indie developer. And nothing blows my mind more than placing a light and having it bouncing in real time.
I just stalked Arak, snuck into his house, and I'm currently on his roof without him having any idea. It kind of got me thinking, am I a bad person? No, I'm a really good person. Let me explain. If you watch Arak, you may recognize me. I'm in literally all of his videos. Nathan Haynes and get rest. No, I'm not gonna lie. You must. But I'm the only one of the boys in the videos that does not live in this house right here. It kind of sucks. It's not fair. But that changes today. I'm gonna be assembling a bedroom on his roof, cleaning up after him, and cooking every single meal he's gonna eat for the next 100 hours in an attempt to be the best roommate ever. After the 100 hours, I'm gonna come clean and tell him, and hopefully he accepts me with open arms. Sorry, that was a little intense. I swear I'm a normal person. I threw together the rest of my bedroom set right on top of Arak's roof so I could sleep there without him having any idea. I'm gonna take a little nap until about 3, 4 in the morning, go downstairs and make some breakfast for my boy. Before I wake up and start to be the best roommate that ever existed, I have to say, please never do this. Although Arak has no idea I'm doing this, I have the blessing of all of his roommates and I have permission to be here. Don't be an idiot. It's time to wake up, boys and girls. We got some breakfast to make. As I mentioned earlier, I did have all of his roommates in on it, so I had Mac leave one of the doors unlocked for me. Alright, I'm in. Now try and picture this. Waking up to a fresh cooked breakfast cooked by someone who most definitely broke into your house. You might be pretty flattered. At least that's what I was hoping Arak would feel when he woke up the next morning to see it. Now I couldn't blow my cover already, so I just said it was from Anonymous. I even went as far as to clean his kitchen. Try and name a better roommate. I left a hidden camera out so I could see his reaction to make sure he was as happy as I was hoping. He's gonna love it.
Scared. Do you think somebody's snuck in here and just scared that you don't want to do it? You did this is very clean here. You do that? Who did that?
If I'm being honest, I should have expected this. Arak posted a story asking if someone snuck in, which was honestly a pretty good guess. But what I didn't take into account is that he would actually be very creeped out by the anonymous chef. So I'm gonna do the only logical thing. I'm gonna continue cooking all of his meals until he trusts me as his chef. Now Mac and I hung out for a little while waiting for Arak to go to bed, and I kind of told him my idea. And this is what he had to say about it. My plan would require Mac to go to the grocery store and buy every single egg they had available.
God, that's a lot of eggs.
And that was because I was going to make Arak 20 plates of breakfast. If I was going to be his roommate, I needed to try a lot harder.
That's the most amount of eggs I've ever seen.
With only half an hour till Arak woke up, I wrote my anonymous letter and climbed back up to the roof. It was only a matter of time before he'd wake up and see it.
I don't know what's happening. I genuinely am not in on this. I'm posting this because I'm scared. Oof. I know you did not eat, so there's time, there's options. What?
This was without a doubt my second strike. What I thought was a nice gesture was actually even creepier than the one plate of breakfast. It was actually 20 times as creepy. Arak just left the house, so I have a couple minutes to speak up right now, which is great because I want to tell you about something that's really bothering me. Every single time I go onto YouTube and I type in Tyler, I'm not even an option to click on. I'm so not famous that finding my channel is almost impossible. So I've made it a goal to become the most subscribed to Tyler on all of YouTube. But baby steps. The first Tyler we're going after is Tyler Williams. Now this dude has like 91,000 subscribers. Look, I have no hard feelings for this guy. I just never want to see his face and I don't like him at all. Please subscribe if you're enjoying the video. I appreciate the support. Eric's probably going to be back soon, so I should stop screaming. I wanted nothing more than to live in this house. So while I was on the roof, I watched over Arak's every move like a good roommate does. I had to chill in my bedroom for a while till the sun went down. And when he went out to dinner at nighttime, I went back into his house. All the boys went out to dinner, meaning I have the house to myself for a couple minutes. I'm gonna leave a pizza out for Eric. I bought a pizza before I came here. For those of you who don't know, pizza is Arak's favorite food. So leaving it on the table should theoretically make him happy. While that was cooking, I thought I'd make myself comfortable. Using Eric's house when he can come back at any point was definitely a risky idea. But if I was going to live here, I needed to have fun too. It's strange, after being here for a couple days, it really did start to feel like home. Amazon? Thank you very much. This is my home.
He's not even allowed to, bro.
It wasn't too long till Eric was on his way back and I needed to leave out my special surprise for him.
Pizza. I love Eric. Anonymous.
I went and set up a GoPro to get that fire angle for you guys, and then I went upstairs to my room. I texted one of his editors, Manus, to record the whole thing for me.
Was the garage open?
I was sitting on the roof waiting for Eric to hopefully post a story saying how grateful he was for this delicious pizza, and this is what I got.
Please stop. I'm down for you to stop.
Anonymous feaster, you need to knock it off, alright?
Maybe you should try that.
I'm not eating anything that comes here, bro. This is terrifying.
I wonder who did that. Best roommate ever.
There's a rabid fan planting food inside of our house for you to eat. What is your